Morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Vijay Bhandari, Associate Professor in CSE Department. So let's start with today's topic, software product and process characteristics. So now let's move to first slide. First, I will tell you about the software product characteristics. Right. So a well-engineered software product should possess the essential characteristics like efficiency, maintainability, reliability, usability, portability, adaptability, as as well as in time. So, what are the functionalities? So, functionality is capability of the software, right? So here, if you can see the how we will define the adaptability. Adaptability is the software system should have the ability to adapt it to a reasonable extent with the changing requirements, as well as we can define the reliability. So reliable means consistency and correctness, as well as usability, that is ease of use, as well as efficiency. It is the software should not make wasteful use of system resources such as memory and processors cycles. And maintainability means ease of modification and fixing bugs. And portability is ability to work on different environments. So when we develop the software product, and if you want to migrate one from one environment to other environment, so it should be ability, it should work on the different environments. Now next move to software process characteristics. So the first is predictability, second is repeatability, third is manageability, as well as scalability and improvement oriented. So here we can say that is predictability. What we can say here, that is ability to estimate effort and time. So this topic we will see in more detail the chapter 5. So predictability and ability to estimate effort and time. So we will use the COCOMO model and for the estimating the size of the software and costing. So and next is repeatability and consistent process execution. So product, when we prepare the software product and we developed the product, so it should be consistent process in executions, as well as manageability, that is controlling and monitoring, and scalability, handling increased workload. When the billions of the data is uploaded into the server and how we can handle the data. So that is the scalability. Improvement oriented. So adaptability and process refinement, this is included, right? So these are the software process characteristics. Now we will see the comparison product versus software process. So software is defined is a collection of computer programs that we know the procedures, rules, and data. And software characteristics are classified into the different major components, right? So software engineering is the process of designing, developing, testing, and maintaining softwares. So in this slide, we will compare the product and process. So the product and process is a way that defines the software engineering. In the we focus the deliverable softwares, we focus the development methodology, as well as the quality factors, functionalities, usability, efficiency, consistency, as we see in previous slides. And we will evaluate based on the user experience, based on the process maturity, right? So the functionality depends to the set of features and capabilities that a software program or systems provides to its users. It is one of the most important characteristics of the software, as it determines the usefulness of the software for the intended purpose, right? For example, that is the what is the functionality? So as I already told you, so I can give you some example like data storage and retrieval, data processing and manipulations, UI designing, navigations, communications, process models, security, access control, reporting and visualizations, report generations, record types, automations, scripting, RPA. So these are all the comparison between the product and process. I give you some examples of factors that can affect the reliability of the software includes that is bugs and errors in the code, lack of testing and validations, poorly designed algorithms and data structures, inadequate errors handling and recovery, incompatibilities with other software or hardware. So, software is considered reliable when the probability of it failing is low and it is able to recover from the failure quickly. So, if any required functions, so that is the efficiency and in time and resources, usability, maintainability, portability, that are the characteristics which I have already told you. Okay. So if we see the software is developed or engineered, it is not manufactured in the classical sense. So although it has some similarity between the software development and hardware manufacturing, few activities are fundamentally different. In both activities, high quality is achieved through good design, but the manufacturing phases for hardware can introduce quality problems and software. As the software does not wear out, so hardware components suffer from the growing effects of many other environmental factors. Stated simply, the hardware begins to wear out, but software is not susceptible to the environmental maladies that causes hardware to wear out, right? So every software failure indicates an error in the design or in the process through which the design was translated into machine executable code. That's what the task that accommodate request for the changes involve considerably more complexity than hardware maintenance. So, however, the implication is clear. The software does not wear out, but it does deteriorate. So, these are all about the sort of product and process characteristics and comparison between these two terms. So, now in this slide, importance of software process in quality, we will see. So it is a well-defined process, ensure a high quality product, process models, waterfall, agile, RAD, REP, that helps in the structuring development and process improvements lead to better software outcomes, right? So these are the main things that includes to becomes a better software outcomes, right? So these are the topics which I have covered today, especially the characteristics of the software process and product, comparison between two terms, right? And with an example, how do we correlate between the industry terms and with an example. So here I conclude the lecture. We have seen the understanding product and process characteristics ensures software success. Both must be managed effectively for high quality development, right? So if you have any questions, so you can put your questions on chat box. I will try to give you answers. Thank you. That's about it.